should have wiped this controller off first. Whoops. The ad break start? Yes, okay. Be right back. Okay. Got water. Excuse me. It's all working. Okay. Yeah, so let's get to it, I guess. Right, everything's set. Yeah. How's it going, Octave? Hope you're doing well. I set my cat on the couch, but I gotta wait and see if she's actually gonna stay there. I think she's not going to. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna stay. Yeah, never mind. Alright. Not even gonna spend the effort to turn the camera on. You're alive. That's good. It's good to be alive. Alright. Oops. Let's see if I can make some progress on this level. I made kind of decent progress on it last night. So it just is a question of, like, can I build some consistency? No, don't keep zero speeding. Yeah. Yeah, because it's this part has been what's given me the most trouble. Dang it. So I just gotta work out the spacing for this better, because, yeah, it's tight. But then the fourth berry isn't so bad. And all the smashing stuff after is spooky. It's just a few. And I more or less know where I need to go, so it's not unreasonable. It'll probably still take a few times. And the fifth berry in the ending doesn't seem too bad. It just don't choke. So I think this level might not take me as long as some of the last few. It's probably too early to really say that. At least there's like no weird thing I have to learn. Just figure out timing for a few setups. So that helps. Oops. Especially this first part. This first part I'm still not great at. But for better or worse, it is right at the start, so I can just try it quickly. I'm so glad that this is the first obstacle and not the end. This would be so rough if this was at the end. cat don't want to hang around. Oh well. Oh. Come on, don't pump some pumps. That's like the easiest berry to get. Oh, I could have done that if I didn't pump into the flop. Whoops. You guys are going the wrong cube. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I didn't want to pump. Damn it. Alright, gotta relearn how to do this, I guess. Of course, I'm trying to do it fast instead of like actually waiting for there to be a good opening and like actually baiting the thwomp out of the way or something. Excuse me. What kind of Tendo is that? Yeah, this one? That is a Super NT. How's it going, Greg? Thanks for the good luck horse. Yeah, it's a Super NT, so I don't have a flash cart, but the Super NT can run a lot of SNES ROMs just from, there's like a little SD card on the side. You have to jailbreak it, but it's really easy to do. It's the not the streamer kind of Nintendo, yeah. Though at some point, if I have like disposable income, I probably should get a proper flash card. Not that it matters that much, but because the only problem with using the NT to run ROMs is that it can't do any of the special chip stuff, but only for running it like on its own internal thing. Of course, if it's just on a cartridge, it can play the cartridges just fine. Ah, dang it. So when I got it with the purpose of using it for both things, playing actual SNES games and Super Famicom games, because they made it so it will take both kinds of cartridges, which is nice. And then for also playing SMW ROM hacks, because most of them you can play, it's fine. I just can't do like SA1 or MSU1 stuff on this, so it's fine. Bisexual console. Yeah, it's actually funny. Most of the games I own are Super Famicom games, just because they were. Well, okay. First of all, I wanted to play some Japanese-only RPGs, but it's also just cheaper to buy Super Famicom games and import them. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I got 1 speed. Oh, of course I fuck up my pump timing. Trying to do a tiny tap. Whatever. I'm gonna be getting here though, because this is the part I gotta like actually spend some time on. Because I've gone through it like just a couple times, but I only got through it once with Yoshi. But I mean, just a handful of times trying this part. So this is what I gotta learn. Permission offered a strat for early on. I mean, I don't care. I like the strat I'm using. I'm just not always consistent at it. It's partially my fault. But I'm just impatient for this thing. Like, I actually, like, this strat is actually consistent if I'm not bad. Because I get the potable spawned and moving where I want him. It just, yeah, it's a bit tight. Yeah. You can even go faster than that. But it gets a little spooky because you gotta go over the potable. That's a little harder to do because if you accidentally bounce on him, you die. Can I please get on the fucking wall? Okay. Just one small extra flourish that you think is cool. I'll have a listen. Oh, that was a swag way to do that. Okay. Yep. 6 speed. It'd be nice to grab the berry on the way over, but it's not a big deal. I sped up the pump too early. Yeah, this is the really. I mean, all 3 of these are tight, honestly, but this first one's a little bit spooky because you gotta gain height. So you've gotta be really on top of the pumps. Ugh. I think once I can get through that one, I mean, I need to just quit being paranoid about it and just do it. Like, there's a bit more time than I think, but you definitely don't have room for mistakes. Oh, aim that better. Stolen from Ike and Flips. After getting speed to sneak past the Poodle and Thwomp, you can tongue to allow yourself to be able to puff your cape out and slightly slow your fall. You mean... How do you mean? You mean in the sense of, like, if you're doing regular cape, do you mean, like, basically like that, right? That's why I'm doing this weird left-right thing with tongueless, actually. It kind of does that. Like, if you see me doing, like, left-right, but I'm not pumping, it's actually to slow my fall, like that. Yeah, like that. That's why I'm doing that kind of weird wiggle. Because it's normally something you wouldn't ever want to do. Well, I shouldn't say ever. It's normally something you don't want to do because it means you're not getting the pump off, but gotta be patient. It actually is useful to keep height control. Because no tongue lag. Yeah, the only problem though is that if you time it wrong, then you do a pump. Which is sometimes not ideal. I still gotta get better about not hitting the fire bar though. Oof. In the extremely swag way, so I'm usually waiting for the right fire bar to like start going back to the right, but you can just go under it. But the potable is down, but you can actually go over the potable. So you can basically do this whole first part without like slowing down if you time everything right, but it's, you know, precise. I don't need to go that fast. Come on. I think I did it once or twice just goofing around. Disagree, this is a speed run. I don't got a timer running. It's not a speed run. Wow. I think at this point, I don't want to think about how long I'm spending playing this hack. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much at the point of how long it took me to beat Lily Senpai. And I'm still got levels left in this hack. Dang it, I am sucking at this now. Nice pumps. I should have waited. But yeah, you can go like that and make it between if you time it or if you aim it right. I'm not sure if you have to avoid bouncing on the potable. I don't remember how I did it yesterday. But you might be able to if you just do a tiny little bounce. But yeah, using tongue to slow the fall there might also be safer in the sense that you have better control over what Yoshi's doing. If I do die sometimes doing the left-right thing, just because it's not always easy to actually get flight control completely back. Why did I get a big pump? Come on. I don't want it there. Oops. Oh, oops. Oh, dang it. Oh, that's no good. How's it going, Pigeon? Thanks for the good luck Dragon's Quest. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me. Alright, I'm like getting a little sleepy like after eating dinner. I gotta focus a bit and not keep dying on this first part. So I can actually learn this later stuff. bonked and was slow in the pump, but it's not a bad way to just do that in one motion. If the Potable's in the right spot, just go. Use the tongue. Oh, actually should have waited. Oh, oops, damn it. You know, I really should probably be trying to do this in a way that I'm not fighting the fire bars so much. I mean, sure, that works. Oh, I almost thought he was gonna eat that berry for a second. Oh, come on. Overcompensated. That was not lined up. I shouldn't have just gone. This is the problem. I have to like actually pay attention because the potables are not gonna necessarily be lined up the same way every time because it's gonna depend on how I spawn them, so how fast I'm moving. Ooh. Especially because I'm not sure exactly when they're gonna spawn in. Can I quit doing that? Like, I need to pump a little early to keep gaining height, and then I pump too early because I'm anticipating too hard. Come on, easiest berry in this level to get. Literally just go up. Oh, whoops. Wall. Oh, I barely hit that. Come on. Ah, too late. Dang it. I'm not doing good with this beginning section today still. Oof. Come on. Too much height. Can I quit missing pumps? What the hell? God, I'm playing terrible today. What the fuck? Yoshi, you absolute turtle, you were supposed to eat that berry. Well, that I shouldn't have sped up that much either way. I missed that pump though. That was probably gonna hit that wall. Yeah, I still need to get better at that third berry. But that's like really the only one I feel like is still difficult. Oh, come on, 0 speed. Heck. Oh, great place to fucking not get forward speed. Come on. I don't even feel like I'm that close, but I hit him. I don't know, I guess the hurt boxes are just really big for this enemy to Yoshi. I don't know. Just have to be careful about that. It makes that part, and also like this beginning, even a little more harder than they look. Oh, come on. Tiny bit too much height. Oh, tapped up just a tiny bit too late. Crap. Come on. I need to be getting out of there so I can actually get to the end of the level. Oh. Yeah, it was too soon. Can I please stop sucking at this? Like, I'm not gonna get it every time, sure, but... I'm doing terrible at this beginning part. Oh, I actually made it under that. Thought I was a little bit late. I still don't quite have a good way to time that. Oh, this is a little slow. Oh, especially if I fucking zero speed at the worst time. Please fucking get forward speed when I need it. Yoshi. Come on, how did he get hit by that and not bounce off of it? Yes. Come on, Yoshi, look at the program. Damn it, I was just a tiny bit too low. Ah, good try, but yeah, I was a little bit slow getting there because I realized, oh, I need to get ready for pumping over. Okay. Good try. Good try. I don't remember where my actual progression TB is right now. It's somewhere around there. So that was a good attempt. I need to be down there. And that was also really close. I was just a little bit slow getting into that second smasher part. That was close. Or getting to the second safe zone, I should say. Oh, whoops. Don't pump. I guess that's a way to do that. How's it going, Dina? Thanks for the good luck horse burning. Hope you're doing well. Oh. Still sucking at this first part, but whatever. Oh, I just didn't move enough. I guess that is an option. I don't always have to go fast. But it's nice when it lines up. Oh. Just hard to know sometimes where the potable is going to be. Because it's really easy to go like too far left here and oh, I didn't want to pump, respawn it or something, or just to lose track of where it is. There's a lot of moving things here. Oh, I almost missed that. Whoops. Okay, it's fine. Slow down too much. Come on, I keep screwing up getting past that second potable. Just let me out of that box. I want to practice. Oh, I didn't want to pump there. I want to get attempts on the last part of the level. I went too fast. Come on. Oh, this is kind of slow. This is fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Yoshi, turtle, you're supposed to eat the berry. Okay. Chill out. I guess I'm just gonna continue to insult Yoshi by calling him a turtle now. He kinda is a turtle. He lays eggs. Green. I'm really like, I don't know, I'm like spaced out today. I'm not feeling good, come on. Oh, I could have gone there. So this first berry, like, it is kind of tight. You really don't have a lot of room. I probably don't do this in a very smart way. Oh, whatever. Feel that. Oof. Some days just be like that. Oh, come on. I don't know, I'm just not having as good a luck getting this lined up like I was yesterday, but okay. I'll get better at it. Just gotta play more. Nice pump. That was kind of slow. Oh. Mixed up my directions. Keep accidentally getting these big pump air catches. It throws me off. I'm like not expecting it. It's easy to do sometimes. No, come on. How was I so slow getting up? This third berry still giving me the business. Oh, oops. Jeez, not that hard. I mean, it is hard, but it shouldn't be that bad. Oh, nice. I even got the berry. Save me a little work. Again, I was a little slow. Okay, I need to go... Okay, I need to go... I need to just get, like, full speed pretty much right after it starts moving back up. Okay. Okay. As I say, I think I've only made that gap once or twice with Yoshi, but I've not had a lot of attempts at it. So, I just gotta really eat the horse and just trust. Oh. But then once I get to that second safe spot, I think the third part was not that hard. From the, like, couple exploratory things I did there. Yeah, that's at least the good thing with this level. You can, again, explore a little bit and ignore some of the obstacles. You couldn't really do that in some of the previous levels. So it's a little bit harder to do the endings of those ones because of that. It's funny too, because the ending for this level doesn't seem bad at all. Just don't choke. But I guess for the most part, Nyx has had the endings not be the hardest thing in this. Like, they're usually not free, but it's more just like a don't choke test. Oh, my pump. The hard stuff's usually somewhere in the middle. Although I guess some of them there was difficult stuff later on, but it's not usually the very last thing. Excuse me. I don't know why my voice is like dying today. Oh, okay, just this time to pump. Yeah, I'm doing a terrible job of getting this lined up. Come on. should have waited. I had more time. Well, I guess I gotta remember the third berry. You have a bit more space if you go underneath. The Polybos, because there's like they go up a tile higher. I should try to remember that for this second one especially. But you can also bonk the ceiling there, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Ugh, I am... I mean, I took a little nap earlier. I guess I didn't like wake up from it all the way, or I don't know, maybe just after dinner sleepiness. Because I had a nice big leftover enchilada and beans and rice. It was good. Oh, it's not the right time. Come on! How did you get hit by that? Beans and rice. Yeah, it was good. I haven't really made like that before. It was, what is it? It was beans, rice, and corn. Like black beans. And then... what did I add to it when I made it? Just like a bit of... what did I add to it? I added fresh cilantro. That was like the big thing. And then just like a little bit of other spices, and it was freaking good. Like, oh, I should be making this more often for how easy it was. Just using canned stuff. Yeah, what did I put in it? Like, a bit of salt, cumin powder, cayenne pepper powder. I think that was it. I didn't put much. It turned out really good. Sounds bomb, yeah. Yeah, especially because I actually have fresh cilantro growing in my garden right now. And it's doing really well, so I gotta find more stuff to use it for, because I don't tend to use a lot of cilantro when I cook stuff, but you know, certain things you gotta have it for. And I hate buying it just as like a small side garnish for something. But yeah, I should try to make some more curry sometime in the near future, because that's a lot of those can use cilantro. And then yeah, lots of Mexican food. I can't wait until I get tomatoes growing, and then I can make salsa with it. That's gonna be so good. It's awesome. Got some mammoth basil growing this year. Oh, nice. I'm so sad. I threw a bunch of basil seeds in one part of my garden by the tomatoes, but I don't think a single one came up. Just weird. That's how some of the stuff has been. Like, most of what I planted has done okay, but there's just been like a few random things that just... they didn't like that timing. Just didn't come up. Like, basil didn't come up at all. I tried planting some kale seeds, those didn't come up. Parsnips didn't come up. And then friggin' corn didn't come up, but the corn I think I really did plant at a bad time because it got cold right after. Or colder. Well, other stuff's been doing fine, so I'll have lots to pick from. Yeah, I'm not too mad about it because this is like my first time planting a lot of this kind of stuff on my own. So I'm just kind of just, not exactly winging it, but I don't have much experience to go on. So, and also I think I got impatient and planted some stuff a bit too early. But it was hard to tell with the weather this year because it would get fucking hot for a couple days, then it would get like a day of rain and super windiness, and then it would get cold again. So we kept going above, like way above average temperature, and then like below the average temperature for the time of year. It's like I don't know how the fuck to like plant stuff like this. Oh well, a lot of it's doing okay. Like my spinach did really well, but it's pretty much done at this point. It's starting to get too hot for it. I got a decent bit of lettuce. That was nice. My carrots are doing pretty good, but it'll be a little while though, I think, till I can start picking those still. I planted turnips kind of for fun because I've never really had them, and they seem to be doing good. I think I'm actually going to try digging a couple up this week, see how they look, because I think they should be getting about ready. And then sugar snap peas have been doing good when the rabbits haven't been eating them. I've been snacking on those. It's nice. And then cucumber, tomato, and green beans are all starting up now. I'm a little sad that my pepper plants didn't do much, but I'm gonna keep trying to plant more when I can. But there's still a few. They're hanging in there, so maybe we'll get something. You're gonna throw them at some Shy Guys? All kinds of stuff going. Yeah, I just kind of like started making a list of stuff that, oh yeah, that'd be kind of nice to grow, and then I ended up with kind of a lot of things. I just didn't grow everything, but like there was a nice little patch of garden area here, so there was room to try stuff. Oh yeah, and I have potatoes. I've got potatoes growing. That was the other thing that's doing pretty well. Oh, I had a few radishes too earlier, but not a whole lot of them, but it's still a nice little early snack. Well, just a few. Yeah, the turnips. But I don't know, I'm curious, because I've never tried a turnip, and they were pretty, like, easy to grow. Like, I think pretty much all the seeds I planted sprouted, and they've done just fine, even without, like, getting a lot of extra watering and stuff. But I've never cooked with them. I don't know if I've ever even eaten them. So I gotta start looking up some recipes for it. My wife has, like, 8 or so different tomato plants going. Oh, dang. She usually always grows tomatoes each year. Got a strawberry plant and some catnip too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was trying to grow strawberries from seeds, and I had a lot of plants that started, but I think of the like 8 that I tried to plant outside, only one has survived the weather and pests and stuff, and it's still really tiny. So I ended up just buying a strawberry plant from a nursery thing, you know, like an already one that was already ready for transplanting. So hopefully some combination of those work out. But I still got lots of strawberry seeds, so I'll probably try planting more. Just be more careful this time. They're so tiny. Turnips are nice. I haven't done much with them. I like throwing them in Indian or Thai curries. Oh yeah, that'll be something good to try. I do like making Indian curries a lot. I haven't made much in a while, but I don't know. I think I kind of get in and out of the mood for it, because for a little while in a not great time in my life, I was making a curry, big curry, like pretty much once a week. But I do like them a lot. I was making dal curry a lot earlier this year. So I bought a big bag of lentils for that. That's been nice. But that is a bit of a all day, not all day, that's like a half day thing to make that. You gotta cook it for so long. So yeah, I gotta think of some nice, easy, quick curries to make. Yeah, turnip might be interesting to try like that. I did, in the past, I did zucchini curry once or twice, because my parents always grow a zucchini plant and they just get they just get like overwhelmed with zucchinis every year. So I was like, okay, I don't want to fucking eat your zucchini the same way every time. I'm gonna try making a curry with it, and it was pretty good. So I gotta remember how I did that, because I'm sure I will be getting gifted zucchinis at some point this summer. Oh right, yeah, and I was also growing, I've got a few butternut squash plants started, yeah. I almost forgot about them because they're still kind of small, but they're starting off alright. But yeah, I'm excited with all the garden stuff. Like I said, I just hope a few of the plants that didn't have a great start pick back up, but I should have a lot of stuff. It'll be nice. And stuff from the garden that's fresh is like so much better. It really is. I remember so clearly, like, it was actually, geez, when was it? I guess I was still like a teenager. My parents have done gardening stuff for quite a long time. And I remember one summer in particular, they grew tomatoes, and they came out just really good that year. And I remember just eating a tomato literally off the vine, and it was so sweet and delicious. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And I understand also why tomatoes are technically fruit, because when they're fresh and they're good, they are actually sweet and tasty like a fruit, not some fucking like wet cardboard thing you get from a grocery store. So I'm looking forward to that experience, hopefully. Like zucchini and Thai curries. I don't know if I've ever had in a Thai curry, but I haven't tried making Thai curry too much. In the past, I think once or twice I bought, like, I think I had green curry paste at one point. But I was too lazy to like hunt down more of the like proper vegetables for it, so it was kind of just weird curry instead of proper Thai curry. But I do like eating it. Classic family member with too many different fucking zucchinis, yeah. Garden tomatoes are so good, yeah. I was a little sad at first, because I think I planted them a smidge early. My tomatoes didn't do so good at the start, but I got one cherry tomato plant that's doing alright. And then I planted another one a few weeks back, and it's doing good. Because I also grew them from seeds. And then I think there's a third one, but I don't know if it's going to make it or not. It's not doing much. And then I had a couple bush tomato plants, but something ate them when I planted them outside, and I got so sad. Probably the fucking rabbit that ate a bunch of my sweet peas. So I planted a few more seeds of that outside, and then I started more inside. So now I got, I think, 3 bush tomato plants that should be fine if nothing eats them. But they're a little bigger now. Like I said, I think my problem was I got impatient and I started stuff too early. It's just what happens when you're stuck inside all winter, I guess. But I should have tomatoes. And my parents, they also always grow a fuck ton of tomatoes, but my mom actually cans a lot of them. But it was so funny. I went over there the other day, just, just poking around, looking in the garden and stuff. And they had so many tomatoes last year that they couldn't even harvest. That just, fell on the ground and stuff. And this year there were like literally dozens of little tomato plants just growing randomly in the yard or in the garden. Like, they had so many fucking tomatoes, they couldn't keep up with it. Thai curries are a lot of potatoes and carrots, whatever you have. Oh, nice. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know with, if you're having multiple plants, or multiple tomatoes, because depending on the type of tomato, I guess it might not grow true to how the parent was, if you grow it from seed. Like, if it's heirloom, it should. I'm a little slow, okay. Oh, come on, slow again here. Okay, I gotta be a little higher up. Keep underestimating that. So I don't know if they're gonna keep many of those plants, because they might not. I don't remember if they knew what kind of tomato it was. But I don't know, it's something I have to keep in mind. I don't know how much I'll try, but I think it would be cool to try to save seeds from a couple plants and keep using them each year. Like, that's sort of what I've done for my houseplant habaneros the last few years. Keep the seeds and then plant new ones from that, and it's worked okay, but I think it depends on the plant though. How it pollinates and stuff. Because like, for example, this year now, if I end up growing like bell pepper, habanero, and cayenne all next to each other, I don't know if there's a possibility to like, I guess there is a possibility of them like cross-pollinating. So if you try to grow plants from those seeds, they might not be the pepper plant you think. But I don't know, it might be a fun experiment anyways though. I mean, that's how new kinds of peppers are made. Just, you know, you gotta get lucky and get something good. But yeah, I have to start thinking, not right now, but maybe by the end of the summer or the fall, about what kind of stuff I might want to try and plant or add next year. Because, like, one good thing, my backyard has like a somewhat recently built nice fence, but it's like white plastic stuff. I guess it's plastic? I don't know. But because it's like white and reflective, it basically turns the backyard into like a giant like solar oven. So I need to find like shrubs and stuff I can plant along some of the sides so that there's actually green there. And it's not just glaring with heat. Because there's like just a little dwarf apple tree and a little dwarf pear tree on one side. A couple peony bushes, I guess you'd call them, that were all planted before I moved it. Or I should say, like, previously, not that I planted. And then I planted a serviceberry tree, but that will take some years till it's, you know, it won't get that big, but it'll take a few years to get mature. But then, like, I have all room, like, along the fence I can plant stuff, so I don't know. I need to find some easy to grow things. One thing I was thinking about, and I probably will if it's not too hard to get them, is New Jersey tea bushes, because I guess those should grow pretty well in this climate, and as the name suggests, you can use the leaves to make tea. And I do enjoy me a cup of tea, because unfortunately, like, the actual tea plant or tea leaf plant is like pretty hard to grow, I think. Like, it needs a pretty specific environment. But New Jersey tea is actually native to North America. So that might be like a fun growing experiment, have like a little hedge of those or something on one side just to see. Just that kind of stuff. I gotta think more about that and other things to make the yard more pleasant to look at than just a blank white fence. If I'm gonna be living here, gotta slowly work on that stuff. Oh, come on. Can I please get... Oh, damn, I should have waited. sipping. Oh, it was fun though. When would this have been? I guess a couple months back now. Because there's a lot of wild violets that are in the yard, and when they were all blooming earlier in the spring, I don't remember what I was thinking or looking for, but I just kind of like randomly searched, oh, can you like use them for something? Oh, maybe because I had been looking at that for dandelions. That might have been why. And it turns out you can use them, or they are used sometimes for medicinal stuff, but it was fun to make a tea with the wild violets, you know, nice purple flower. But it doesn't really make a purple tea, it makes like a turquoise blue tea. It's kind of interesting looking. But it doesn't have much flavor though, just a very light flavor. But it was kind of fun little thing to do. Oops. I don't know if I've ever seen wild violets like that. You love violets? Yeah, there just happens to be a lot in some parts of my yard here. I guess because they like some of the shadier areas. Oh, and there's Miss Toffee. How are you doing? Yeah, how are you doing, sleepyhead? Took you long enough. How you doing? Hmm? If I can adjust this thing right. How you doing? Oh god, this is all at a crazy angle. I'm terrible at adjusting this thing. I'm not happy. She's not sure. Yeah, I think I had just been like looking at random stuff like that. Like what are some edible things? Oh yeah, because alongside the house there's a fuckload of... I still don't know if it's actually wild garlic or wild onion or something very similar. But there's a shitload of it that grows there in the spring. So I was trying to look up stuff about how to deal with it, eat it, use it, but I never ended up really trying. I'm a little scared because there are some toxic lookalikes to it, so I don't quite trust myself. But yeah, that's how I was looking wild edible stuff a little bit. But one thing I did do that was kind of interesting. I made fried dandelion flowers once, or I guess twice, but it was because I picked a lot. They're kind of almost like a fried mushroom, but just like a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. It was kind of interesting. Just messy to cook. But it's totally that kind of thing that, like, if you didn't tell somebody what it was, they might not realize they're eating dandelions. Which reminds me, if I get a chance... Oh, Toffee, what are you doing? Oh, you went down. Yep. Jeez, okay, well... Cat did not want to sit up here, after all. Alright. I was gonna say, she seemed kind of grumpy when I picked her up. She didn't want the attention. Oops, shit. Cats can be fickle creatures sometimes. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, someday I'd like to try making dandelion wine. I didn't time that right. I went too early. But I think I need some slightly proper equipment for that. Just because, like, there's I mean, not a crazy amount, but like there's a decent number of dandelions in the yard. And it's just kind of funny because apparently dandelions are like actually a relatively nutritious plant. Although they're not necessarily that tasty, but I'm just curious if there's easy ways to use them for stuff. I used to get butterfly pea flowers when I was into cocktails. They make a blue tea, but it turns purple when you add acidity to them, like lemon juice. Oh, interesting. Yeah, when I made the violet tea, they said you could do the same thing with that. If you put a bit of acid, like lemon juice, it would change the color. But I didn't have any on hand, so I didn't try. But I guess it must have a similar or the same compound, dye. Not dye, but you know, whatever gives it that color must be similar between those plants. Didn't have much taste, but looked cool. Yeah, so the violet tea, I guess, was similar like that. Interesting. Yeah, I was kind of wondering if other plants might do a similar thing. Because I think pink and purple peonies are also supposed to do something like that. Because one cluster of the peony bushes here is like pinkish ones, and I tried making like a simple syrup with the peony flowers, and it actually is pretty good, but the color didn't change. It just looks like amber syrup kind of color. That was another little fun flower experiment. Oh, and speaking of... damn it. Speaking of... I guess I shouldn't say experiments, but like just me being bored, not having something to do, so I'm looking up random things. I made cream cheese today for the first time. I think it turned out okay, but I'll have to wait till tomorrow to do a proper test once it's cooled down. I had a bunch of extra whole milk, and apparently it's really easy to do, so I thought, okay, I'll just try it, I guess. And it was easy to do, and it seemed like it turned out okay. Have you heard of anybody making that on their own? Oh, the peony simple syrup? Sorry, I'm yapping so much. Oh, cream cheese. Yeah, it's cream cheese and ricotta cheese are, I guess, both really, really easy to make. You basically just take whole milk, optionally a little bit of heavy whipping cream, a bit of salt. You just heat it up a bit till it kind of froths. Then you mix in a little bit of acid, like vinegar or lemon juice. Let it sit, and then you just strain it through a cheesecloth. And well, in the case of cream cheese, you gotta like beat it up so it's smooth. But then, like, yeah, just that's pretty much it. Made paneer once. I think it's similar. Yeah, I think it's a really similar process. But yeah, cream cheese and ricotta are, yeah, like that. Like, I think the one or two of the recipes I was looking at, or one of them mentioned something like the only real difference between cream cheese and ricotta, of course if you put flavoring in, you know, it's a different thing, but in terms of just the cheese, is just like the ratio of like salt and how you, I guess, just process the cheese at the end. It might be something else. I forget if the vinegar ratio is also different. But yeah, they're very similar. And then of course, because I have only like one bagel left over in my fridge right now that I will use for the cream cheese tomorrow, I'm thinking, maybe I should look into making bagels. Because Flips was talking about that a few weeks back. She was trying to make bagels. I don't know if it's... Maybe I'll try tomorrow if I'm having a lot of time. But I think it's not easy to make bagels. It's one of those things that like the ingredients are simple but the technique is difficult or something. I don't know. I might try just for fun. Maybe if not, I can always just buy a cheap bag of bagels at Aldi's or something. Fresh bagels. I don't know if I've ever had like proper fresh bagels before. Honestly, I don't think I have. I've had like pretty fresh donuts before, but yeah, I don't think bagels. But it's like I got like a fucking big bag of whole wheat flour. I think, yeah, actually, oh, I didn't even notice my cat knocked my mic over. Whoops. Sorry about that. I didn't look down. What was it? So there's the whey is left over from making the cheese. And because it's like acidic whey with salt in it, there's not like as much stuff you can do with it. But they do say you can use it in baking stuff. So I'm gonna just try putting some of the whey in the bagel if I make it. Which actually might be like good for it, because I think you want it to be like high protein or something to make it like stickier or something. So I wonder if the whey actually might help that. I don't know, just doing random stuff because I got free time on my hands. But it is fun to try and make stuff. Like, I honestly should be trying to learn how to cook more things. But I'm just lazy sometimes. Haven't made them, but I think the trick is to just not having them stick together and keep their shape through the boiling. Yeah, I think that is a big part of it. And then yeah, I think probably what's gonna fuck me over is not having the dough consistency just right. Because I know anytime you have to make dough, that's always a big issue. Because for as much as I make homemade pizza dough, I still can't ever quite get the consistency right. And also, I make chapati a lot, like to go with Indian curry. And I'm always struggling to get the water to dough ratio just right for those two. I mean, they turn out okay, but it's so much better when you get it perfect and then it gets all nice and light and floofy and poofy. You love this Terry Pratchett quote? Oh yeah, go right ahead. Oh yeah, big quote. Hang on. You notice that sex bore some resemblance to cookery fascinated people. They sometimes bought books full of complicated recipes and interesting pictures. Sometimes when they were really hungry, they created vast banquets in their imagination. But at the end of the day, they'd settle quite happily for egg and chips. If it was well done, maybe had a slice of tomato. Yeah, that do happen sometimes. It's a pretty good quote, yeah. It kind of makes me think of my parents. So, like, my mom and dad cook most of their meals. But it'll be so funny, like, I'll go over there sometimes and have dinner, like, we'll be, like, sitting down to eat dinner or something, and then they'll, like, start talking about, like, food they want to make for, like, the next meal or something. Or things like that. Or, like, I think they've had a bit of a problem since me and my sister have moved out, and they still like cook too much food sometimes, you know, for like 4 people. And they'll just like, oh, something's on sale, or oh, something sounds good, so let's like, we'll get it and we'll cook it. And then they realize that they have like way too much food that they've cooked. And just kind of funny. But yeah, I get that vibe for sure. That quote. Do that too. Yeah, I've been trying not to do that too much lately. But I don't have like as much of a schedule as I used to when I was working regularly. Because then it would be like I'd cook on certain days and then have leftovers for the other nights. So it would be like pretty efficient. But now I just kind of cook whenever. Big meal prepper. I've never been too big into it, but I definitely like think ahead. Like, okay, if I'm gonna spend time to cook something, I'll at least cook enough that I get, you know, 2, 3, maybe 4 meals out of it. So then, yeah, a lot of weeks I might only like actually cook like maybe 2 dinner meals, for example. I tend to do that kind of thing a lot. But I've never done like cook a whole week's worth of food all at once sort of thing. I mean, with the exception of when I've made like enormous things of super chili maybe, but that's a slightly different thing. But yeah, it definitely is a good idea though to think about cooking that way, because I mean, unless you're like super passionate about cooking and stuff, it is way too much work to cook like a full meal every single day. Like, I mean, if I had like nothing else I was gonna do, I maybe wouldn't mind doing that. But like, for example, like nights when I want to stream, I don't want to be like rushing to clean up afterwards or leaving a huge mess for the next day because I don't have time. Especially if I want to just like take my time to enjoy the food. Although that's maybe just because I'm like a slow eater. Again, I keep timing this wrong now. What the hell? I keep going too slow. Oof. Just make big ass batches when you make something. Fair enough. Fairly mellow about it. Just kind of gets eaten whenever. Yeah. I guess maybe part of why I don't quite have that habit of doing it quite that way is, for quite a long time, I had an apartment with a pretty fucking small fridge that was really hard for me to keep like any large amounts of food in. And I think that's part of why I got, it's like, okay, I'll cook enough for like, you know, 1 or 2 extra meals, but usually not too much more than that. But now I have like a normal sized fridge, and it always kind of looks sad that there's really not that much in it most of the time. Like, I could be having more stuff in the fridge. Oh well. As long as I eat all the food, it doesn't go to waste, I don't care. Oh, come on. Like, yeah, it is really funny though with my parents. Like, they cook so much food. 'Cause my sister works in town, and I think like probably at least 3 days a week, instead of just taking her lunch break at work, she will go over to my parents' house and just eat leftovers out of their fridge. Although my dad's retired, so he's usually home, so it's fine. I mean, it's their time to like hang out, but it's kind of funny when you just say it like that. Like, oh yeah, she just goes to my parents' house and just eats their food. Oh, yes. Every time you visit relatives, I always raid their fridge and pantry shamelessly. Yeah. I like kind of feel a little bit bad sometimes about like having dinner over my parents. I mean, it's really not that bad. It's maybe just like once or twice a week. But it just kind of feels like I'm freeloading too much sometimes. But then I try to have them over once in a while. For a dinner or something, so it's fine. It just feels weird because I lived for so long, like far away where I couldn't see them. So I'm just like not used to just like being able to just hang out with them on a random day. Yeah, I'm thinking about it because what was it, Sunday? I had them and my sister over. And I made a veggie white sauce lasagna. It was only my second time making it, but this time I made it properly, because first time I kind of messed up when I was testing. It was freaking good. It's just kind of a lot of work, because you gotta make a bechamel sauce with it. And you gotta like reduce down the mushrooms and spinach for it, but it was good. Oh, come on. So that was fun. Just have a nice little kind of dinner party thing, because like my parents brought some fresh lettuce from their garden for salads, and then my sister made a dessert thing, which actually, yeah, because she made what was it, strawberry rhubarb bars or something? I guess she probably used rhubarb from her house. She has some rhubarb growing. Probably because my mom was joking at her about making something with her rhubarb. Yeah, that was good. Got to do that kind of stuff more often. But to go on a walk with your dog, okay, yeah, have a good walk. Thanks for hanging out, Dina. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you have a good rest of the evening. Oh, thank you. Oh. Damn it. I need to figure out a better way to like get myself in the right spot. I guess I should just like hang out in the safe spot. And only go down when I'm like ready. But then I gotta factor in that time too. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it. I didn't tap left long enough to pump. Crap. Terrible way to die there. That's... Damn it, come on. Just barely missing lining this up. Just a tiny bit too high. Other times just a little bit too low. Yoshi, you turtle! You didn't eat the berry! Wind it back. And that's at least a good thing, you can retry this one. Can I quit missing pumps? Fucking hell. This is like the easiest thing in this level. Just fucking go up and then turn left. Too much speed. Yeah, this third berry is still gonna mess me up a lot though. Like, it's just a tight berry. Oh, I didn't pump. I should probably give my hand a little bit of a rest, honestly. Ooh, those aren't good noises. No, I should look once. Taking a break. What the weather forecast looks like, because there's a chance we might get some bad thunderstorms later. But I guess that's gonna be... Oh yeah, that's not gonna be till way later. Okay. Okay. I gotta get into a better habit of paying attention to that in the summer. Just being aware when there might be storms. Don't miss pumps. Oh, I accidentally didn't tap left, I guess. I was facing the wrong way. Oops. Didn't have my speeding. Almost hit that. Oh. I was slow on the pump? What? That's weird. I'm probably missing pumps there sometimes just because I'm trying to be really light on the D-pad so I don't speed up too much or anything. And I think sometimes I just don't get the right inputs. Aw, come on. No, that was the worst way to die after having such a swag entrance there. Yeah, that I gotta remember that works good if my like positioning is a little bit off. Just stall there slightly. Bait the thwomp. Dang it. Oh, I didn't want to pump. That was actually lined up right. I was trying to just slow down a little bit more, and it didn't. Come on. And yeah, I really need to get better at this third berry section. Like, for how simple it is, it's just kind of tough to execute. Oh, that was a good timing, but I fucked up the pump. God damn it. Please. I'm not do stupid shit there. Like, that would have been the right spot. And I think the right timing if I got a good amount of speed. Okay, just fucking scuff the pump. Damn it. Come on. I want to not spend a million years in a level in this hack for once. Well, I guess I didn't in the first level, but that's like the only time. Oh, that was too early, oops. I guess I was a bit farther to the right than I expected. You missed the bagel talk. Pigeon. Are you a big bagel fan? You should make some bagels today. Do you have any secrets? I might try making bagels tomorrow because I made homemade cream cheese today for the first time, and I think it turned out okay. But I've only got one stored bagel in my fridge, so I was thinking, oh, maybe then I should look how to make bagels tomorrow. Because I know Flips was talking about making bagels a few weeks back. She was trying. But yeah, the cream cheese was quite easy to make, so I will probably make my own cream cheese again in the future, but probably not that often unless I find an easy source of whole milk, because I don't tend to buy cow milk a lot, unless I need it for something specific, like the lasagna I made the other day. I usually just buy soy milk. Actually, now that I think about it, for how much cream cheese I got, that was just from like half a gallon of milk. Is it? How much is it for fucking cream cheese? I haven't bought cream cheese in a little bit. I'm just thinking it might be like way cheaper to make it myself. It's not that hard. Oh, shit. That was too much speed. Oh, whatever. Just be careful about what you boil it in. If it's not barley malt syrup or lye, depending on where it lives, then BK will appear and tell you it's not a real New York City style bagel. Well, I don't have either of those things. I'm gonna be boiling it in... I think I just have honey or something. Yeah, because you have to... Yeah, you have to boil it in that, right? To give it the shininess or something. I only skim the recipe. And it's like, well, okay, I have like ingredients to do a basic thing. Maybe I'll just try it for fun. Honey is good. Tend to use that actually. Okay. Yeah, as long as I don't need a ton, I should be fine. I have got a bit of honey. Yeah, what was it? Also the same Dina. Yeah, because I made the cream cheese, so I've got a big jug of whey left over. And you can use whey for some stuff, but since this one's got like the acid and salt in it, I can't use it for some things. But they're saying it's something good you can add when you're baking things, making dough. So I might try using the whey when I make the bagels as part of or in place of some of the water. I'm just kind of curious to try, since I don't know what else I'm going to do with the leftover whey. I mean, I guess, I don't know, can you just drink whey? I don't know if I want to try that. But supposedly it's good to do breads and pastries and things. Oh, nice poem. How's it going, Amper? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just a little spaced out today. I don't know. It's one of those days, I guess. Dang. Yeah, bagels are pretty quick and easy to make and cheap. Yeah, I was almost surprised like how little you need to make them. I mean, I guess really like a lot of baked things aren't that hard to make in terms of ingredients. But yeah, it'd be interesting to try. You made bagels? Nice. Well, quick depending, I guess. I tend to cold proof the dough for 24 hours, so it takes a while, but you don't need to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look at a few more recipes and just get a bit better of an idea of what to try, or you know, like what's important even. I don't know, it'll be a fun experiment. If they turn out halfway decent, then it'll be really fun to say like, oh yeah, I made bagels and cream cheese by myself. Especially because, like, okay, there's always like the super cheapy bagels at the grocery store, but for like the artisan bagels, they're fucking expensive. Why the hell are they so expensive? Considering it is just like simple ingredients. How's it going, Dino Mom? Hope you're doing well. Talking bacon. Just got a bag of gluten in the mail to enrich some doughs with more protein. Nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to make bagels tomorrow, since I made homemade cream cheese for the first time today, just kind of trying something for fun. And then I realized, well, I've only got like one bagel left. Maybe I should get more bagels. Like, oh, maybe I can just try making them. That's where all the gluten goes in the gluten-free stuff. Yeah, no kidding. That's kind of crazy lately. I'm hearing and learning a bit about that because my brother-in-law, I guess, has a pretty... Well, I shouldn't say bad. Like, it's... he's got a gluten allergy. Not celiacs or anything. Like, not enough that, like, super causes him problems, but it was that kind of thing where it's like, oh, he eats stuff sometimes and he'd feel like shit, like, the next day. Like, oh, why is this happening? It's like, oh, he just has a gluten allergy. So my sister's been trying to figure out ways to make lots of gluten-free stuff for him. Yeah, just kind of learning little bits about that. I used a gluten-free pizza dough like a month back and made a deep dish pizza with that. It was alright. Definitely has a different texture though. Can wash gluten out of starches to make gluten-reduced flours. Huh. Interesting. Didn't know that. Mileage would vary if you're doing it for an allergic response though. Yeah, that for... Honestly, for how it hits him, something like that might be okay. Because I think he can tolerate like a little bit of it, but it's like if he eats like a, you know, like a whole meal that's got a big thing of something with gluten in it, like it will kind of mess him up a bit. Which is why like I think it went on for so long before he finally like got checked for it. Because it's one of those things where it wasn't like super obvious that that's what it was, but it's, you know, enough that it makes him feel bad. And he said he definitely feels a lot better when he avoids gluten in the food, so it's working for him, so that's good. Be right back washing your flour. How's it going, Nix? Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're doing well. Oh, god dang it. It's still terrible at that. Basically, knead a small dough to get the protein tangle in a ball, and wash the starch off the protein, and dry the washings. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought you can just, like, wash it off like that. It's weird. And then you have a fun ball. Please. Can be cooked like meat if you're into that sort of thing. Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because it wouldn't have the same like sticky consistency if we've removed some of the gluten. So yeah, I could see it being something more like a tofu-y kind of consistency, like a bit crumbly or something. Gozy attempts? So-so. I've been kind of spaced out, but I've gotten... so after the fourth berry in the fast smashing section, I've gotten to where I died just before getting to the second safe spot a couple of times. But I kept fucking timing the pumps wrong, just coming a little bit short before I hit the ceiling or something. But I've been having a time with this first berry a bit, which is whatever. But I'm still not as consistent as I would like to be with this third berry. Oops. It's too early. So, we'll get there. I think this one probably won't take me quite as long as the last few levels, but I shouldn't jinx myself. I often eat meat. When I do, it's a dried ball of washed flour. Had seitan, which is gluten. Huh. Don't think I've heard of that before. But yeah, if I can get to that second safe spot after the fourth berry in the crusher section, I think the ending shouldn't be too hard to pretty much one shot. Assuming I don't choke. Assuming I don't choke. Thankfully I did get Yoshi in there once on a practice run, so I know what's in store for me. For once. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not in the right spot for that. Ugh. It is indeed. What are you doing? Generally speaking, making some of your stuff would be a lot cheaper, yeah, especially stuff like gluten-free. Yeah. It's really interesting though that you can wash off some of the gluten. I'll have to look into that and mention that a bit if my sister's tried that or not. Because that might be something useful for her to know how to do for certain things. Fun fact about seitan is that the Chinese name for it is Nianjin, which means dough tendons. It seems fitting. And that since my younger kid has really bad lactose intolerance, so I'm constantly making dairy-free stuff. Yeah. I know that making stuff is usually cheaper for yourself. It's just one of those things that, like, it's not always easy to, like, depending on the thing, it's not always, like, completely easy, the calculus of it. Like, if you're making some, like, extravagant dish or whatever, it might not be as obvious because, oh, you know, you needed, like, a bunch of different seasonings and stuff like that, so it's harder to quantify. But it's when it's something like cream cheese, and it's like, oh, okay, it's basically, you know, half a gallon of milk, so okay, that's a couple dollars. And then, okay, what is a little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar, which is, you know, just a few pennies, and it's like, oh, I can make like a decent sized tub of cream cheese for like, you know, $1 or $2 or something like that with not a whole lot of work. Then it's like really kind of obvious, but I can't think though how expensive a little tub of cream cheese from the grocery store. I haven't bought one for a little while. But yeah, it's just easy in that comparison for me to think like, oh yeah, it's really like I can probably do it for like a fraction of the cost and make something that's, you know, gonna be fresh. Oh. Yes, Toffee. Speaking about cheese, I know you like milk. How are you doing, sleepyhead? Are you gonna be less of a grump this time? Doing your part. Feeding you reminded me that I have sugar-reduced chalky milk in the fridge. Now I thirst. Chalky milk. Dang, I haven't made chocolate milk in a while. Maybe that's... I've got a little bit of the milk left. Maybe that's what I should do with some of it. Before it gets bad. Oh, what is this stuck on? Okay, well, whatever. Are you gonna hang out, Toffee? Gonna hang out? Or are you still being a big grump? Yes, I know. Oh, your chin's really itchy. Okay. Itchy chin. Good still. She's not purring though, so she's, I don't know, she's not super happy. Are you sliding a bit? Do you not like these shorts, huh? Mention it. Don't think said kid has ever had chocolate milk, since both the chocolate and the milk are problems. I should fix that. Oof. Yeah. If you can, that would be nice, because chocolate milk is good. Well, that's rough about the chocolate, though. I guess, is it just because the tends to be milk chocolate? Yeah, yeah. So you gotta get the 100% pure cocoa chocolate. Or whatever it is. Oh, yeah, you don't want to sit up here? Okay. Hang on, Toby. Hang on, here. Oh, jeez, she got stuck a little bit. Oh, okay. I don't know, she doesn't want to hang out. She wants a little bit of attention, but then she don't want to hang out. Oh, God, this tripod's at a fucked up angle now. Need to readjust this, probably. Whatever. Alright, well, at least we got a little bit of cat time. I don't know, she's being a grump tonight, I guess. Chocolate nut milks out there. Basically, need to use a high % dark chocolate, even though there's still dairy occasionally in the cocoa powder, depending on brand. Oh, oof. I'd laugh about it because, like, I tend to enjoy dark chocolates a lot. And I remember once getting, like, I don't remember if it was 90% or 95% cocoa. I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of bitter. This is like eating raw coffee or something almost. Okay, yikes. I understand now why they put so much fucking sugar and milk and chocolate for the masses. Pure cocoa is a bit bitter, to say the least. Okay, can I fucking get a decent speed? What the hell? I'm flopping all over the place. Just back it up, try again. Oh, oops. Well, whatever. Nice streamer text. Yeah, how's it going, Max? I don't, because I don't have like an actual overlay, so when I was making the thing, I was like, I'm not sure where the game feed actually is. Because when the capture card's off, it is black. So I just kind of put it wherever. Whatever, it's fine. Gotta, if the stream overlay isn't getting more cursed the longer you stream, like, are you really a streamer? Love how this hammer bro has a decency to let you get a free save fairy before he starts throwing. Yeah, he tends to wait. Not always, but most of the time. Is it because if you're on Yoshi, like, you have to wait for sprites to despawn or something? Because I think it was when I went without Yoshi, he tended to throw hammers sooner on, like, practice runs. But yeah. Pretty chill hammer bro, all things considered. Like, I almost don't even have to pay attention to him. Like, the real enemy there is just getting through the 3-tile gap. Maybe just a delay from the spawn? I don't know, I'm testing it ahead to do speed of approach. Spent too long on the periphery, you'd be throwing quickly as you came on screen. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm not sure either. Is there a delay? I guess it's always hard to tell because they tend to be on the fucking swinging platforms and moving around and stuff, so it's maybe not as obvious. Too slow. And I need to I need to focus more on this third berry. Like, whatever, I'm gonna mess up this first berry a lot, but it's at the start, so it's fine. But I really need to not be losing so many attempts on the third berry. Because, like, seriously, if I get just like a dozen attempts past the fourth berry, that should be all I like really need to beat this. But I've only had a couple, It is not getting there enough. I really hope I don't fucking choke the ending. Oh, this is slow. Oof. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, that was... I didn't want that to happen. I was a bit far to the left and a bit too slow anyways. Damn it. I need to... I don't know. I need to just hang out there for a bit and take my time to, like, line it up. Oops. Because of course, like, on a practice run, like, the second time I got there, I just did it and was like, oh, okay, I understand, like, the positioning. And then now that, like, 4 or 5 times I've gotten there today, I fuck it up every time somehow. Like, come on. Usual thing. But that is a tight spot, but I know what I need to do, I just don't I'm just not good at timing it yet. Oh, whoops. I tried getting a lactate type drink that has had the sugar sucked out of it and mixing it, and it has dark chocolate syrup. Yeah, plant-based milk is good too. Oh, I faced the wrong way, whoops. Oh. Okay. Apply forehead to wall. Why did he get such a big contact? I gotta I keep accidentally doing this in random places, and it's not good. Fuck. Don't accidentally get big air catches. Fuck. Generally, what do you do for chocolate stuff for them? But I somehow haven't made chocolate milk for some reason. Oops. Let's make your own milk chocolate, basically. Cool. But yeah, give your kids some chocolate milk. And before they like then demand it for like every day. Chocolate milk is good. Shit, that's making me thirsty. I think I have chocolate syrup. Yeah, I think I bought chocolate syrup. I can make chocolate milk. Maybe that's a good after stream snack. Ooh, okay, it's too far. Although I guess to be fair, especially over the winter, I'd make a lot of hot chocolate, you know, just with the packets or whatever. But I was doing it with milk a lot of times, well, soy milk mostly, but... So I guess that sort of counts. Oh, come on. Does Taiwan get cold enough in the winter to justify drinking hot chocolate? This is kind of slow, but whatever. With the ball. Shit. Like, I do all that tight flying and then I fucking try to switch to tongue flight and then I just don't have forward speed and I just die. I'm like, come on. Why am I like this? When you first made this, that big fire was like 1.5 times faster. It's awful. Yeah, that would be that would be rough. I was gonna say, this is like maybe a smidge on the easy side, but like it just means that you can be a little bit, you don't have to be perfect with the pumps, but like, yeah, if it was a bit faster, that would get to be hard. Especially because like it's really hard to be super consistent at getting big pumps with Yoshi Fly. It's like to gain height, it's hard. Because you can't just hold backwards like you can with Cape Flight. So yeah, that would have been cursed. So thank you for not having it fast. No connection whatsoever to temperature outside and justification for drinking hot chocolate. Alright, well, there you go. Decided to make it either justify the later difficulty more, making sure the player was more likely to get deeper attempts. Yeah, I think it's fine. And I do appreciate that. Because that's something I've noticed as well with your level design. I was kind of mentioning it maybe earlier, or was it last time? Yeah. You've done a pretty good job of not making like everything hard and not having like the hardest thing always be like right at the very end. Like the difficulties kind of, you know, maybe like halfway or a third of the way, or halfway or like 2/3 of the way through the section. And I think it's like good. Because if you did like the usual Kaizo trope, oh, I'm gonna put the hardest thing right at the end to troll people, then all these levels would be fucking impossible. No, winter gets down to like low mid-50s, so not terribly cold. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's not gonna be that cold, but I guess that's honestly that's cool enough for hot chocolate. Because what I was saying, yeah, because like for example, most of the endings in these levels aren't that difficult, but they're very much like a just don't choke kind of thing, which is like a very often like a 2 or 3 times multiplier for difficulty anyways. Just when you know that, oh shit, this is the end, and you just fucking turn into a pure mess of sweat and nerves. Oh, fuck. I'm not been flying good today. I don't know, I'm spaced out too much. Can't stay focused enough. When you grew up, it would get to like 110, 120 in the summer, which was cold enough for hot chocolate. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Oops. So I need to get a bit of height. No, I pumped too late. God damn it. Trying to lose just a little bit of height. Well, piss. Good PB though. That's what I was saying though, like, if I don't choke, this is not that bad of an ending. Just slightly too late on the pump. Fuck. How's it going, Bucks? Thanks for the good luck. Air jockey. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's got me a bit shook up now, but yeah, like I said, it shouldn't take too many times at the ending. So hopefully next time I don't make a stupid slight mistime on the pump. Yeah, I just gotta freaking trust for that second safe spot. Just you eat the horse at the appointed time and just get in there. And it would have been nice to beat it there, but like I said, at least I think this level won't take me too much longer. Compared to the previous couple of levels. But it still might take me like another stream of attempts, just because I'm kind of sucking at this beginning in the third berry. So I don't get quite as many attempts as I would like, but we'll get there. Alright. Just think about the chalky milk. Beat the level, get chalky milk. Beat the level, get chalky milk. Good motivation, yeah. Oops. Ooh, I do need to... Geez, that attempt did get me a little bit worked up. I do need to, like, chill out for just a second. Calm down a little bit. Sad, though, too. It was such a anticlimactic way to lose a run, just be slightly too slow on a pump. Oh, oops. Don't you do that fucking big air catch shit to me, Yoshi, come on. God. Oh, gotta get the berry. Thankfully it's really easy to get that berry from this right side. Oh, damn it. Didn't tap left long enough. Gets spooked there though, because you don't have a whole lot of time. Died like that a few times. Just trying to go right too soon. And I don't get the pump off. Oops. Oh, come on. Some pumps. Oh, just a little too slow. Alright, come on. Let's get a few more decent attempts, and then I'm gonna make chalky milk before bed. It does sound good though. I haven't had any in a while, and I got some extra whole milk left over, so why not? Oh. Oh, dang it. Heck. Still not very good at this, getting out of this third berry. Come on. Oh, I wasn't sure about my speed and I kind of panicked. Oops. Thought I had 0 speed, but I actually had 1 or 2 speed. Jeez, I'm out of water. I actually am thirsty. But I'll just stream a few more minutes anyways, so worry about that after. Oops. Oh, dang it. Oops. Shit. I fucked up a pump a bit. I couldn't tell which way I was facing. Damn. Well, at least I got to the safe spot. That's good. I just gotta fucking trust. Just yeet Yoshi as soon as that starts. Layer 2 starts moving back up from roughly in the middle. And it'll work. Just gotta trust. Insane attempt. Yeah, that was a good attempt. Second best attempt. If I can just get a few more like that, I can beat this level. It's a shame too because like it was good. I just messed up a bit getting control of Yoshi. Ugh. And that's always what feels really bad, is when you just kind of flop around and fall to your death. But it's just, that's how life is with Yoshi Fly sometimes. Struggling to keep control. Yeah, if I can get just a bit more consistent especially this part here. It shouldn't take me too long to beat this level. But yeah, might still take me another stream of attempts. Because I keep doing stupid crap. Oh, I'm getting there though. This level at least was like more straightforward obstacles. Just some really tight stuff. But yeah, don't have to spend as much time like just trying to figure out how to make something work. Like geez, that dark level, the fucking last section of that took me so many tries to figure out how to get remounted onto Yoshi nicely. How to just make it work good. It really messed me up on that one. And then the teleporter level was also just rough to learn the ASM. Took me a bit. Oh fuck, come on. Not like that, Yoshi. Turtle. I was so close to hitting Mario. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure. I took an extra pump. It's a little slow. Dang. Yeah, I want to be dying in the Smashers. That's good. Oops. Come on. God. Terrifying. Any percent will be done before you know it. Yeah. Yeah, this level won't take me, in the grand scheme of things, too much longer to beat. Like I said, if it takes me more than another stream of attempts, I'll be a bit surprised. But my consistency is not, like, super high, but it's not going to be, like, stuck in Yoshi Fly jail like I was the last couple levels. And then I get to spend another 100 hours on 100%. Like actually, I didn't count, but I'm on part 30. This will be part 35, I think. This current stream. So like I'm over 100 hours playtime for this, which is kind of fucked up. So I guess congratulations on making the hack that's taken me the longest to clear of any I've played yet. Granted, I don't keep that close a track of time for stuff, but I know some of my earlier long playthroughs because when I was still on emulator, it would have the playtime on that one. Okay, there we go. Shit, I pumped too early. Okay, whatever. Another good try. I got a little hasty. I wasn't gonna have time for another pump, the thing. Well, whatever. It's time to end stream anyways. But yeah, I'll probably get this tomorrow then. I should be streaming tomorrow. Like 70% sure I'll be streaming. Maximum possible PV. Yeah, technical new PV. Yeah. Yeah, I should have just waited another cycle. I got a little hasty. Because I realized I wasn't gonna have a lot of time. And I just mispositioned the pump, the Yoshi. But yeah, this one won't take too much longer. And probably, like today I was kind of like spaced out for a lot of this. Like I didn't really have that many good attempts early on. All the good attempts came later, pretty much. So maybe I'll do a little bit better tomorrow if I'm not too spacey and sleepy. But yeah. Also, how's it going, Jesus Juice? I don't think I said that. Yeah, I kind of do need a snack. I think I will go make myself some chalky milk. It does sound kind of good. Yeah, that's enough for today. Like for not making, in the end I did make good progress actually. I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say I didn't make much progress early on, but it all came later. Yeah, I almost certainly will get it next time. Cause like, other than being not so consistent about the third berry, the rest it's not so bad. Just need to get a few good attempts like that in. So it shouldn't take too much. But yeah. I'm honestly not that sleepy, but I definitely need a little snack. And like, yeah, I need to go like chill out. Oh, loud wrists. I am a little bit worked up from those last 2 attempts, but yeah, we're getting there. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good night, day, or morning. And yeah, see ya. Yeah, probably tomorrow night. I'm gonna probably try to stream. We'll see. Not sure if I'll be doing something in the afternoon or not yet. But yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.